fresh off the heat win over his big brother Griff, now has a matchup that he'd be looking forward to against the one of the all-time greats, a 3-time world champion. Here for the call, and we've already got started with Crosby during the break flick.
Yeah, so let's see what he gets up to. Big section there, and just for one big belt. Does he get around it? That's all she wrote there, but you identified that there was a little bit of wall on her earlier left. You know, Joel, I think, went right, but there'll be the odd sneaky one probably today.
And you are right. Oh, he's going right.
Yeah. Medina stepping into his first wave as he sets up. A little connection there. Finds his feet again for a top turn back into the pocket. Just all pace turns, just trying to find a big section. Pushes hard to release the fins. It wasn't just the obvious maneuver for that end section, but that's one of his freakish superpowers of staying on his feet. Something you were talking to us about the other day on a lay day, Taj.
All that choppy water, really just dancing over it, you know, like really well. He gets a little hung up in this first turn. It was a tricky, white watery one. The lip actually broke quicker than he anticipated, but he winds out a couple of nice turns. And I'm just impressed with his finish. It just has that little point of difference. Like, he kind of kicks the tail and makes it, he turns it into a really sick turn. Whereas most people would just be looking for a kind of a safe finish. He realized he had to put an extra bit of flair on that wave, on that turn, to get a bit more of a number. And that's why he's Gabriel. You know, he's really special. He's got those superpowers that you talk about. And I love that last turn. What is Gabriel?
He is 31 now.
I actually asked Italo this same question free surfing with him yesterday, because he's just got so much energy.
Beating John Florence in the final when it was pumping main break. That was the year Kelly got that 10 that looked like Neos. Paddling into this one is Medina, and just up and out flick. So he's managing his time out there and now trying to play the under priority game. He's one of the hardest guys in history to watch.
It's just, here we go. Looks like Crosby's on.
Crosby looking for a big first turn, lays the rail down and slides out. Priority goes to Gabe. As we transition into the tail end of the ride for Gabriel Medina, he's looking for a finish right there. Goes above the end section.
We liked it.
Shows the panel and everyone on the bluffs here at Surfers Point that he's feeling good about it.
I did look over my shoulder for this one, and I think everyone's going to like the first turn.
Let's go to that first section flick and watch it again here.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing what all the fuss is about. Yeah, it's serious, hey. I mean, look, connected with a really tricky section, and then the midsection of this wave, I mean, it kind of broke in two, and to even get around it, and the way he powers through sections like that.
Yep.
Most people, you know, everyday surfer are just falling on maneuvers like that. He just absolutely powers through it. I mean, just touches the rail there, gets super nice and low, able to like really coil up and, you know, beautifully pivot through that first turn. I mean, look, releases the fins, gets a slide.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It's nice.
Yeah, I think the majority of the score will come out of that first turn. He did really well to pick a kind of a second cleaner wave of the set then. And as you can see, he got to this last turn a bit late. He probably would have liked a clean finish, but he did get the finish. I think it's all about that first turn. You know, he found it clean enough, smooth enough. Yeah.
I saw your support crew though, Taj. B. Durbridge, Wilco, Ty Otten.
Yeah,
and they were just going, I don't think he could hear us. It was incredible.
I don't know, Otts is pretty loud. Here we go. Oh, slipped off that one.
A little bobble there on the takeoff, but he's got the lead. Medina just checking things out under priority.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the cool part for us. I mean, I feel like every time I stood up, I got good scores, and that brings a lot of confidence. That knowing that when the wave comes, I'll be ready and I'll get the score that I need. So.
And Gabriel, here's a replay of his last wave. Beautiful, beautiful carve. Not an easy section. A little setup turn, and I'm pretty sure he gets a big finish here. Bang! Yeah, that was really nice. 6.5.
I know you spent a lot of time with Ethan specifically recently, Todd. Well, let's watch this.
This is going to be a great finish to this heat. This is really exciting.
Medina, nice looking wave. Big bottom turn, connects well. Second turn's bowling already and throws some water off the tail. Real smooth surfing once again, and he just redirects to finish as he's running out of water.
See, he's really good at reading the water. You'll notice on his first bottom turn, he just nurses it just the right amount so he doesn't spin out. You'll see it in the replay. It's really, really impressive. I noticed in his other heat the other day when it was really messy too, he was just reading the water so well. And he knows just the right amount to push his surfboard to where he doesn't skip out. So watch this first bottom turn. It was a hard one to get there, but he nurses it just enough to get to that lip right in time. And then this turn, the money turn, bang. And then just, he knows right now.
But he's got semifinals to come. Crosby will get into this one with a chance. He's got to throw everything at it. Whips through that first whitewater section. Now just gunning down this whitewater and throwing the punt off the top.
Unfortunate times for Cros, but yeah, there'll be a couple of moments that he'll be able to watch back and be like, okay, that's where I went wrong. Probably wave selection a bit, but yeah, Gabby on to another semi-final, you know.
Yeah, thanks, Ronnie. Gabby, there was a lot of talk about that heat with you and Crosby. There was a lot of eyes. It was, you know, mentioned as the heat of the round. He'd actually got you in the past over at Pipe, but getting one back here at Margs and in a really convincing way, best total of the entire event so far.
Yeah, it feels good to win the heat. Crosby, he's been surfing really good, and I really like his surfing. We always talk about him with me and my friends because I love his surfing, and yeah, he's the new generation. He's one of the toughest guys to go against in the heat, so it feels good to get the win. And yeah, it was hard, you know. I was just in rhythm with the ocean, I felt like, and yeah, every time the wave was coming on my way, so yeah, it felt good, you know. And yeah, semis with Sammy will be a fun one. Again, we had one at Bells, and yeah, Sammy's been surfing really good, so yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Now, Miggy is in the booth, so he is listening into all of this. But yeah, like you mentioned, you and Sammy, you met up over at Bells. You guys pushed each other really a lot in that heat. You both had excellent scores. Do you see a similar sort of clash going down between the two of you out there?
Yeah, for sure. He's a good competitor. You know, he knows how to compete. You know, me, him, Miggy, we grow up together in Maresia, surfing a lot together. So Miggy saw me like growing up, and I saw Sammy growing up. So we almost brothers, you know. So I don't know. It feels like you're gonna go for free surfing again. So it's always fun to have a friend in the heat because. Yeah, you don't have a strategy, you just want to do your best, so yeah, that would be fun.
You just seem like you're having fun. You know, you're obviously switched on, but you just seem like you're really enjoying being back in the Rashi.
Yeah, I mean, I've been surfing a lot, actually. And yeah, we've been surfing together, me, Miggy, and Sammy, and João. Keep me motivated. Always, it's good to surf with these guys because they always push me. And I admire them so much, and yeah, they're great persons, you know. It's just so good to be around them and have a good time, especially here because it's such a nice place. And yeah, it's been fun. It's hard to be on late days, you know, just waiting, and so that's where the friends comes, you know, make it fun.
And of course, you have lots of fans worldwide, but you have a massive fan base back in Brazil. Feel free to say something back to them.
Obrigado a todos, feliz de estar na semi, agora com o Samuca. Brasileiro está na final, mas é isso, feliz e vamos embora, fazer o meu melhor. O Samuca está suando bem e quero fazer muito a final aqui, então essa é uma bateria boa. Obrigado.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, guys.